Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name's Lonnie. I hope you all are having a great day. This episode is going to be in regards to South Central Baddies, Season 4, Episode 2 review. So we're going to start right off with the first fight that happened was between, and I'm just looking at my notes here. The first fight was between Knuckles and Fly Nye. They in their confessionals, or at least my apologies, my glasses. Um, I believe it was Knuckles who advised that there wasn't really any personal stuff that was going on between them. It was more so hood stuff, hood some stuff where Knuckles had stated in the first episode towards the end that supposedly, allegedly, there was, I guess she was claiming a sect, a group, what have you, and supposedly she found out that the group did not claim Fly Nye, and that is where kind of like their whole situation. Why are my glasses crooked? I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. Okay. But that is what Knuckles had advised in her confessional. They fought. From what I have here, they fought a total of 5 rounds. So hopefully after their 5 rounds, hopefully they will be able to kind of get over, that and be able to be cool. But I wouldn't know. This the second episode is called Standing on Business. So who really knows if they're ever gonna, ever resolve? I think it's just gonna be every time I see you is up. The second fight was between Lolly, which is, she calls herself Fairy Godmother, between China. Mrs. Lolly advised that China was speaking on her child, called her inappropriate names. And there was also another incident. Allegedly, China had an affair with a lover. I'm not too sure if the lover was with Lolly, or, if China was with the lover first and the lover was messing around with Lolly. I'm not too sure. They didn't really get into it, but they did advise that um, initially their discourse was about a young lady, and so that is kind of where that's spewed from. They fought a total of 2 times as of watching the second episode. Lolly also advised that, she didn't really have much of an issue with Cash. It was more so just Cash writing for her friends, being in her friend's corner. And so she advised that if Cash does want to run up, she can. The second, the third fight, it was a jumping. That's what I would classify it as. Mrs. Lexi and Jayla jumped Bree at first. Initially, when Mrs. Uh, Bree came into the house, I believe it was China, Bree, Cash that came into the house. And that is when, as soon as they walked in, Lexi and Jayla both decided to fight Bree at the same time. After that, Bree and Jayla got their 1 round. Then afterwards, Bree and Lexi fought. Um, let me see here. Um, Ivory and Cashmere fought at least a total of, I believe it was 2 rounds. I may be wrong. I believe it was 2 or 3 rounds. 2 rounds. The second round, I would say, was evenly matched. They were matched. Nobody. There was no knockout. There was no definitive hit. That kind of just like shook the world. But they were evenly matched, I would say. Um, Cash did end up with a scratch up under her eye. I'm glad they took care of that. That could easily, have turned into something a little bit more serious. These young ladies have to be careful. If you're wearing rings or anything like that, you can end up, making somebody go blind if you hit them in the eye or scratch anywhere near your eye. Your eyes are the most vulnerable, so these young ladies have to be careful. Let me see. Afterwards, Lexi and China got into it. They fought, And then towards the end of the second episode, it was leading into China and Ivory fighting as well. They had kind of secluded the girls once they were done fighting into a room. So you had, I believe you had Miss Fly Nye, um, or no, was it Fly Nye? Knuckles? I think it was Knuckles. It was Cashmere, um, China, the hairstylist, and I believe it was Bree that were all kind of sequestered off into a room for everybody to calm down, collect themselves, and then I guess go out for another WWE SmackDown. Um, that was really all of the episode. Just fight after fight after fight, SmackDown after SmackDown. Everybody just, I guess, releasing all that steam and pressure. The past couple of months, they said the girls were going back and forth on the internet for at least 3 months before they started filming. So I guess a lot of tension and animosity and just a lot of frustration and anger built up over that time, to where as soon as they see each other they just beeline it to to doom 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 doom, duking it out. So you know we'll see what happens on the third episode. It's I mean, what can you do? That's now that's TV for you. They definitely know how to judge it up for a SmackDown, if you will. But please, I hope you guys enjoyed my little review. Please like, comment, and subscribe. It really means a lot to me. I also post this video as well as the first video I've done on my TikTok. If you could please go follow me over there as well, it would be greatly appreciated. And I can't wait to see you guys for episode 3 review. Thank you. Bye bye.